There ain't nothing like it out there. Let's get started with the look at your forecast. Satellite radar still showing scattered showers down at the south, mostly south of I-40. We're losing intensity on these showers as expected, and they really won't last too much longer. We continue to watch these showers just kind of sink to the south. So Artesia looking at some drier conditions, although quite a bit of cloud cover over you. Carlsbad still wet, some light to moderate rain filling in between you and the state line. And these showers do stretch a little farther west into Otero and even Doña Ana County, but they're spotty, nothing heavy, nothing that'll really slow you down for the morning commute. Just be careful of some of the roadways out there, likely still wet from the overnight rain. Albuquerque, just some cloud cover overhead. I mean, it's not anything that I would say is going to ruin your morning commute. 67 degrees, it's muggy out there, humidity up to 73%, and our winds are calm at the moment. Those winds will pick up to about 5 to 15 miles per hour out of the east this afternoon, but even that we can handle. Temperatures mostly in the 50s and 60s this morning. Not a whole lot of variation out there. It is a little cooler up in Alamosa at 46, but you're the cool spot for the area. Day planner shows 80s by lunchtime today. 84 is a forecast high. Still looking at the spotty to scattered storms possible here in the metro, but in general, areas to the south of us will be favored. Now, these flash flood watches that we have down to the south likely to and are set to expire later this morning. Not to say we won't see any more alerts come up later this afternoon, but these were left over from all that activity we had yesterday and overnight. Getting into the details of today's storm action, still going to be watching for some heavy rain packed in with these storms, but there's just not as many of them out there compared to what we had yesterday. Higher terrain up to the north of us and down to the south, we're going to be watching for more scattered showers. This model continues to back off on those storm chances for us. You see all the cloud cover out there. I do expect a little bit more action than what this computer model is showing, but you can see the general trend here. To the south, we're going to be looking at the best chance to see the better coverage here with only spot storms up to the north. Albuquerque looking at some spot storms. I would watch for the heavy rain like yesterday. Doesn't take much to slow us down for the evening commute. We did have some problems with the flooding, so of course we'll be here tracking that for you. Tomorrow it's pretty much the mountains looking at the best storm chances, and then by Thursday some changes. Here's another cold front that's bringing in more moisture to help spread out the rain chances again, mostly to the east of us on Thursday, but by Friday that cold front continues to sink south and west, and this is going to help spread out the rain chances Friday into the weekend. So that's reflected in these 7-day forecasts. Southern Colorado looking at some spotty storm chances today. High temps in the upper 70s to low 80s. Drier tomorrow, but more storms expected by Thursday. Northwest also favored for spotty to scattered storms. High temps in the 70s in Dulce, Cuba, and Grants. The rest of us in the 80s. Southwest still favored for afternoon storms. Your temperatures like yesterday mostly in the 80s. We will stay in the upper 80s in the Las Cruces area through Friday afternoon. Southeast New Mexico, some spotty showers this morning, likely to see more development this afternoon. High temps in the 70s for the Sacramentos, 80s for the lower elevations. Northeast New Mexico, spotty to scattered storms. High temps in the 70s and 80s today. Late week looking real active for you guys. Northern mountains, mostly to partly cloudy with some scattered to widespread showers this afternoon. Drier tomorrow, but looking active again by Thursday. East Mountains, partly to mostly cloudy. Some storms to watch for, though not quite as many as yesterday. We continue with the drier conditions tomorrow. And the metro looking at highs in the low to mid 80s today, falling a few degrees short of average, but the 7-day forecast shows warmer temperatures over the next coming days. Drier tomorrow, but likely to see more rain Thursday night into Friday and continuing this weekend. So of course I'll post that full forecast online in case you need to take a second look on that.
Again, I was able to turn my sprinklers off last night. I know I said that yesterday, but when you get even more steady rain like it was, it's really turning things green out there. I love it. I know, me too. It's that perfect. This is usually when we start to see, climatologically speaking, our wettest period of monsoon season, so it's nice to actually get those rain totals in even here in Albuquerque. Yeah. It's good. All right, thanks, Kristen.
Yeah.
It's good.